Welcome everyone and welcome to another SCS software live stream. As you probably noticed, I'm not Alex. I was saying that unfortunately Alex is sick, resting, fighting with the bad flu, so send some get well soon in the chat, send some shout outs for Alex. And so it's gonna be my job to host the stream today. I'm sorry I will never be able to be that good as Alex because, you know, we know him, we love him. He has a very good hosting skills. But I will do my best. And here with me in the studio, I have two guests. Sorry, behind the wheel, our new colleague, community manager, and consultant for all the US trucking, Mark. How are you? How are you, sir?
I'm doing very well. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, you were ready to be our chauffeur today?
Absolutely.
Yeah, no scratches, no crashes.
Like, no guarantees on that. Okay.
And in between. Kind of a new face, I believe, for all of us and for all of you, and it's our colleague Standa. Standa, welcome, and can you introduce yourself a little bit, please?
Hello, I'm a 2D and 3D graphic designer or concept artist from the vehicle department, and hello, everyone.
Nice to have you, nice to have you. What does it actually mean in your team to be a concept artist and 2D graphic designer? Because 3D, we all probably get that, right? You are modeling all the vehicles, by basically everything that has wheels in our games. But what does it mean when it comes to 2D and concept art?
That means that I help to develop some shapes and solutions on the paper, or bring the ideas from few paragraphs into real shapes, you know, because to work with 2D, it's much faster to deliver some solution or get some ideas than in the 3D. 3D is much more time consuming, so I can explore some ideas, many possibilities on the paper, and then when we see that one of them is working, we jump into 3D, you know.
So it's kind of like maybe like we in our marketing team are used to work with storyboards for videos. That you kind of put some sketches on a paper to help you guys like see how the final model or how the final vehicle could look like.
Exactly. When we are thinking about some particular part or distinguished feature, I can, you know, develop a few possibilities really quickly in sketch, you know, 10 minutes, half an hour, and we have the ways which we can take later in the 3D, and that's it.
That's awesome. Basically. That's awesome. That's
you.
Very interesting. We should definitely bring you for a developer interview stream maybe later. But today we have a different purpose of this stream, because probably some eagle eyes among our community spotted something new being on a flatbed. I believe that was on the announcement of the live stream on our social medias. And then when you guys were waiting for us to go live, some like live or video footage was playing in the background, and many of you spotted some new cargos, and that's basically the purpose of today's stream. We are going to play with and showcase our upcoming DLC of Farm Machinery for American Truck Simulator, right? And Standa here is the, can I say, the main person responsible for this DLC, or the main guy who did it?
I was responsible for the design, for the art side, and then the Dominic, the second guy from vehicles, he was more on the technical side of the project.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm the design and he was the technical guy.
Okay, so right off the bat, can you tell us like how the whole idea or when it all began, like when you guys thought that it might be a good thing to do this type of DLC? And
yeah, definitely. As we are moving from the west coast of the USA into the more agriculture related middle west, for example the Great Plains, the agriculture takes much more and bigger role in there. So we think that to put more emphasis on the agriculture makes totally sense, you know, because, you know, we are getting into the Great Plains and it's just about vast fields and about agriculture, which feds, you know, the whole American nation. So let's focus on it, you know, let's bring it to a players.
That's true. Maybe like because I have a lot of questions about this DLC and about your work on it, guys. But I don't want you Mark, to be just waiting in your truck here. I believe you already found a job with one of the new cargos, right?
I have not.
You have not.
I was
Okay.
struggling.
So
to
maybe
find.
you can. Meanwhile, and some of you in the chat probably maybe notice a small lettering on the top of the screen saying that we are actually in Kansas early access build, which means that if Mark's gonna be successful in finding a job, we will enter Kansas live in our stream today as well, to kind of mix the two beautiful things together, right? To be playing with new cargos, new farm machinery cargos, but also deliver it to Montana. Well, no, not to Kansas.
Yeah, that was a little far.
That was quite far.
Here we go. What we got? Yeah.
Okay, so while Mark is trying to, I believe one of these are the new ones as well, right?
Yeah, we got a bunch of new ones here.
Yeah,
They're all going the wrong way. They're all going south.
That actually nicely brings me to probably one of the most important questions for our community. How many new cargos are going to be in the DLC, Standa?
We have 9 machines overall.
9 machines,
Yeah,
and all
9.
of them are related to farming.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. And here we go. So we found a job, Mark?
Yeah, we're going to deadhead up into Kansas, and we got a load there going to Kansas City, so we'll get to drive across the state.
Nice. That's nice. So chat, just a reminder, remember everything you're going to see today, either related to the Farm Machinery DLC or to Kansas DLC, it's still work in progress. I mean, yeah, we are going to release the Kansas DLC tomorrow, but, something still might need a little polish or something like that. So keep that in your mind. But back to the farm machinery DLC. So you were talking about that one of the main purposes to do this project was because now with the Oklahoma, but also with the Kansas state, we are getting into the Great Plains part of the U.S., which is a lot related to agriculture and farming. So the idea always was to create this DLC like so close to the release of the Kansas expansion and release them both at the same time, or one later, or one earlier. Or you guys wanted to like support these states with it?
Yeah, definitely. We want to support the map, because the map designers are making great job on these fields.
Absolutely, yeah.
Which are up to horizon, and we are vehicle department, so what we should bring? Machines, man.
Okay, so how long did it, or when it all began, like how long does it or did it take to create these 9 new cargos that are gonna be in this DLC?
It's been a few months, I think that the pre-production was few weeks or 1 or 2 months, and then we jump into the 3D, which is much more demanding because you have to solve everything, every single edge, and make it happen. And at the beginning there was also a huge research from our research department, and they deliver us a huge amount of references, and we picked which type of machines we will implement, and so you go forward.
You kind of nicely drag me to another question, like so when you said like our research department brought you up with a lot of reference material, so these machines, these cargos in this DLC are according to some real machines, or is it more of a like design on your own, guys, or by you maybe, or you and your colleagues, or how it was done?
Yeah, we designed basically 2 new brands, which are totally our IPs, our brands, and we made them basically from scratch. Of course, we used a lot of references, but just to get know what's happening amongst the other manufacturers, we picked the category, for example, the fertilizer spreader, and then we tried to imagine what it would look like if our imaginary brand will deliver machine which will fit into which will look realistic next to each other to the real machines, you know.
I see. Someone in the chat is writing that Mar looks like a real truck driver.
I hope so.
I hope so, because actually he used to be a real US and Canadian truck driver for 14 years, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Have
Yeah,
you
14 years.
Have you ever done agriculture machines like these, or
No, I've delivered to and from like, you know, farms and stuff like that for the industry, like big bags of different material, but I've never hauled heavy machinery like on a lowboy like we're gonna do today.
Okay.
So this will be first time for me.
First time for
Yeah.
him as well. Okay. So 14 years, but still some first times for you, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Hey, if you're not learning, then you know.
True.
Yeah.
That's true. But because it's quite hard to show you guys the new cargos in our content browser, or to, you know, do 9 deliveries in one stream, we kind of prepared a hack, right? Can you because like we are talking about the new machines, but you guys can't see them as of now until Mark will get to the job, but we prepared pictures of it for you guys. So let's quickly walk through them. We can discuss with Standa here what each of these machines means, what is designed to be representing or used for, and then we will jump back in the game and haul some of them in the game as well. So Standa, can you be our agriculture specialist? Imagine you are the representative of these new brands that are in the DLC, and you want to sell us your machines. Tell us more about this. Feel free to use the mouse to, you know, zoom in, move around.
Oh yeah. So that first one, it's a so-called sprayer machine.
Okay.
It's a very high machine, you know, which goes slowly through the growth crops. And it has big wheels, as you can see.
That's why, right?
Pretty high bottom. So you can even set the width of the wheels in order to fit in between the crops, you know, to not harm them. And then these huge arms are unfolded, and then you spray it with water, fertilizer.
It opens like that, and then it sprays on the ground. Okay.
Yeah.
You said like the wheels are spread not to harm the crops. So is it like some unified length that every column on every field in the US has this width of crops? So this would fit to any field without harming the crops?
It depends on the crop type, but you can set it to fit the more of them. You know, you really can expand it and then put it together.
You can actually.
Yeah. It's really interesting from the technical side. It's not very good visible, but it's pretty complex. You know, all the mounting of the wheels, and it's really
nice. I can see one of the first brands. It's Owl, and it's actually even a logo of an owl. Yeah, that's nice.
It's one of the 2 brands. This brand has even history in our game. We
really?
had older logo, and it's the same way as the real brand. What they does, you know, they develop over the time. So we have some legacy in this brand.
Nice. And it always was a agriculture brand.
In the game? Definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Okay, let's
pixelated.
I mean, because of the zoom. Don't worry, guys. In our game, it will be way better. You know, we are using 4K monitor here, so the images are quite smaller. Means to zoom in. Okay, this one, I wanted to try what it is, but no, I don't want to humiliate myself that much.
Come on, take a guess.
Yeah, I mean me.
Yeah.
Can you zoom in a little bit?
Just small beetle, am I right? Like some insects.
But the pump-ish thing over the body kind of tells me that it might be like throwing out crops into the tipper, or is
you're on the right track.
Yeah. So it actually, maybe you can put some extender in the front that cuts the crops.
Yeah, you're right.
Then it goes through the machine and spits the cut it or the cut crops into a truck or whatever.
Yeah, you are
got
right.
it. Yeah.
You got it. It's Forage
Chat.
Harvester. Yeah.
Chat.
Yeah. It's a harvester for the
Forage Harvester,
silage or for the corn, and it's basically
so it's not complete like this. You need something to put on the front.
Yeah, you need the front accessories. Yeah, definitely.
Some blades or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah,
some
the
knives,
header they call it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And that's usually like hauled separate.
Yeah.
Okay, because it's too big, or
Yeah, it's wide.
oh,
Yeah, I think I might be wrong on this, but I think there's models that like fold up compact.
Mhm.
I'm not really too sure about that, but generally anytime I've seen them transported, they're like this.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you always need to wait for the second cargo.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. It's a pity if these other guys don't show up, right?
It's an issue for sure.
you can drive in around with it,
Yeah,
but
true.
the field will wait,
So what brand is this one?
That's the second of the two, and it's so-called green roller, the GL.
Is that even like the window has a little bit dirt of the
Yeah,
of the crops on
definitely.
it?
Very nice.
That's so cool. That's so nice detail.
Yeah, we tried hard. Thanks to Dominic, who did this
Nice.
model.
Move on to the
Okay.
next one.
Yeah, let's go. Oh, this one is
Oh,
this one is American Dream. American Dream in the field.
that's the beast.
Mark, it's your turn. Take a guess. I mean, you probably know what it is, right?
Yeah, it's a crawler tractor, big horsepower and big traction compared to other tractors. So it's when you're using like really big implements, you need to like get that torque to the ground. A machine like that will do it for you.
That's why it has belts and no tires.
Yeah. And there's also an issue when you are driving with these heavy machines, because these has like 20 tons or something.
Oh.
You influence the soil, and then you have problems with the
like
crops. So
the whole field is kind of messed
hardened.
up
It's
right after you
hardened.
drive.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you have a better weight distribution because you have bigger surface, and you also have a smaller chance that you will stuck in the mud.
Yeah, but you can't probably drive with these on a normal road, right? You always need to be transported.
No,
Or-
they can. Short distances, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So between fields, like.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right.
it's a beast. 450 horsepower.
450 horsepower. Okay. I wish
would-
I wish I have that horsepower in my car,
Yeah.
but I don't want belts.
Oh, let's give it a try. We have us now in Prague, so
Yeah, that's
it
true. That's
comes
true.
in handy now.
That's true. I see that our guy Tom Sa, who took the screenshots, nicely played with one of the paint
Yeah.
job, which is already available from Western Star, and it nicely matches together.
They're very
Wha-
nice, yeah.
Who was the idea to put the American flag and eagle on the hood?
I think that it came up spontaneously somehow amongst the guys on the vehicle department. Yeah,
That's great. Is it a really a thing that someone would paint a tractor in a field, or is it like more a rare thing to see?
I've never seen it myself, but I
until
would
now.
not be surprised one bit to see it. Yeah.
True.
No, we seen it amongst a few other machines, real machines, but as a special edition. So this Eagle one is also the special edition of the green layer. We have the green more settled down one
Okay.
also. Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Nice.
But we want to bring some Americana, So
yeah. Okay. Let's go for another one.
There we go.
That's the same one, but with a different
Yeah,
paint
just
job
a
on the
different truck. Oh, there we go.
Okay. Chad, now your turn. Take a guess. Take a guess what this is. Can we zoom out a little bit?
Oh no, it's maximum. Zoom in, just.
Zoom in.
Sorry, zoom in.
Okay,
Sorry,
okay.
not zoom out. That would make that.
No problem.
That's a tricycle. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's
Fertilizer
spreader.
spreader.
Yeah, right, chat. Fertilizer spreader.
Lunatic
Yeah,
got it first, I
definitely.
think.
Yeah. True.
Yeah.
GG to you, Lunatic. So how does it work? It is complete like this, I guess.
Yeah.
So it just drives, and at the back of the body, it's like spreads the
there are two rotating
fertilizer?
discs which spread the fertilizer to 20 meters or so, because there are
Okay.
discs which rotates in a high rate, and you have the tank full of some fertilizer.
Mm-hmm.
And I really enjoy this machine because it's so specific from the European point of view, because we don't have much of these on European fields, but it's on 3 wheels, as you can notice.
Yeah, someone in the chat
Yeah.
said 7 dead pixels says it's an Harley for an adult.
Yeah. And it has the motor on side, because you have no space above the front wheel for the motor.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So it's displaced to the side. So it's pretty specific. And I love the work on this machine, because you have like this plane or this line. If I will draw a line in this point, you have the design front where you have some a shiny body, and from this point it's just the technical mechanical stuff.
Okay.
It's like when you cut it to 2 pieces, the design one and the mechanical one, or how to say utilitarian.
Do you know by any chance how heavy this can be?
I think something about 10 tons or
Okay.
I have table here, I can find it.
Okay, so and the first one with the like
the sprayer
thing,
spray
that,
one,
that
yeah.
sprays as well, but that
Yeah.
one is used for like to spray wider range of
That
the field.
that
or-
one will spray different stuff, so like liquid fertilizer or herbicide and stuff
yeah.
like that.
Ah, and this one,
Pesticide.
this one's like solid.
yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
like
like
granules,
granules. Yeah,
Ah,
granules.
nice.
And the sprayer is going through the growth crops, and that one, no.
That
no,
one is
yeah.
only for the field, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
It will
okay.
harm the field. Yeah.
all right. What do we have
Or
next?
crops, sorry.
You zoom out for me.
Yeah, sorry.
Thank you. There we go.
Okay. This one, I don't dare to take a guess.
It's a grain trailer or Aug Wagon.
Auger
what's
wagon,
what's
yeah.
about my pronunciation?
Auger.
No, that was good.
Auger
Oh,
wagon.
thank you.
What
Or
does it- what does it mean?
grain cart. It's basically just a cart for the grain. You put it next to the harvester.
So that's the
yeah,
that's the body where the one of the previous cargoes
yeah, definitely.
throws the
Yeah.
crops.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
like the harvester will throw the fruit into that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
This guy will run it to either a silo or the
Oh.
chute on the front is designed to load into a truck. So if you have a truck with a grain
Ah,
trailer waiting by the road,
So this is actually running alongside with the harvester
Yes.
on
Yeah,
the field with the
Mhm.
tractor.
Yep.
And then the tractor brings this to either a silo or to a road
Yeah, yeah.
where
Yep.
they can like
unload into another
unload
trailer.
into,
Yeah,
into a truck.
Yeah.
yeah. You
Okay.
have to get the wetness from the grain and then storage it. Yeah.
Nice.
And it's not just the cart, but you have also the conveyor there, which is built inside it, so you can
Mhm.
empty it on its own.
Lovely.
And we have also the interior of it, but this is covered by the
Nice.
fabric.
So you can transport from crops, corn, basically
yeah, everything
anything
yeah,
that grows on the field.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Nice. Whoa. Okay. This looks like like if there's gonna be some future like Terminator 2 or something like that, then I don't want to be any close to machines like this.
What do you think it is?
I have no idea. I would say it's like a. Oh, wait a second. Can you zoom to that arm-ish part? Isn't it a thing that moves the big piles of pressed crops, the cubes?
So this picks up the hay or the straw, whatever's
yeah.
on the ground,
yeah.
and it bales it, wraps it in not just
So
wrap
this
it
is
in
the
plastic,
cube
but like
maker,
it's-
actually.
Yeah.
Oh,
But this is not for the how to say cylindrical one or the.
yeah, this would be
This
square
is for
bales.
square
Square
90
baler?
or 90
Okay.
centimeters.
bell
yeah,
wrapper. Is
Not a
it-
wrapper, no.
Yeah.
It's got like wires that go around it or twine, I think,
Uh-huh.
to keep it compressed. But
Uh-huh.
it's a separate machine that'll actually wrap it.
Ah.
Yeah, here is
How
the.
does it run?
You have to tow it.
You have to tow it. Okay.
This one is not how to say
Self-propelled.
self-propelled. Yeah,
Oh,
that's the
okay.
one.
Nice.
You have the pressure room in there, and you are collecting the straw in here. It goes there.
And the tractor or whatever it hauls is in front, or
Yeah.
it's in front.
In front of it.
So you are
yeah.
driving with it over the cut crops.
Yeah.
It picks it up,
Yep.
Yeah.
press it into the cube or
Yeah.
whatever, and spit it out.
Yeah, it calls the crop residue, the straw, and it makes the nice ball. What's the pronunciation? Balls.
How quick it makes the cubes or whatever. I mean, can you actually keep on driving, or will it miss a certain distance in the line
this
of cut?
This is the advantage to this one over the round bales. The round bales, you actually have to stop, wait
to be.
This one, you just keep going and just keeps popping them out.
Yeah, continuously. Yeah, you have some capacity for the straw. So,
and how? Because like sometimes it must picks up even some stones or dirt or whatever. There's a filter in it.
The collector is pretty, pretty. How to say. Advanced or not advanced, but pretty. They can manage. They use many techniques how to filter it or how to take the right stuff and avoid of the others.
I believe there must be some filter or whatever.
But it can happen. You harm the knives over the time. But you can replace it. Yeah, it's common thing.
Okay, nice. Let's move on. That was what, 5, 6?
I lost the track, to be honest.
Okay.
But let's.
Oh,
okay. This one's gonna be interesting.
This one's cute and smaller. I mean, from the first look, I would say it's just a tractor.
Yeah, but it
What's
missed
special
something.
about it? Yeah.
There's something missing.
Automated.
Yeah,
nice.
That's it. There's no cabin. Yeah.
How does it work, or does it even exist?
It's autonomous tractor, and it's really.
And they really exist already.
They really exist, and they are prepared to hit the market, but they are still in prototype or at the beginnings of release.
So you, Chad, you're gonna be among the first ones.
Yeah, and you can have the autonomous ones, and you can have some operator, which it's not sitting
so it's
above the wheels.
Remote controlled.
Yeah, and he watches the work of the machines above the computer.
Can
on
you
the
have
monitor.
like joystick and like play it on the field?
It's automatical. You have the GPS and precise agriculture.
You removed all the fun for the driver.
The computers are better than humans. It's sad, but. No, sorry, it was controversial.
As long as we don't start talking about AI trucking, then we'll get upset.
Yeah. No, they need supervision.
Whoa. What are these? Can we zoom in a little bit?
Yeah.
Those are the
seeding unit, or
seeding. I was about to say the blades that crops the
No.
that cuts the crops.
Mm-hmm.
Seeder.
Those seeding.
Seeder. So how does it work?
It basically just puts the little, how to say, grain into
into the ground.
Semen to the ground, yeah.
So it kind of like rumbles through the field.
Yeah, you have to prepare, the row. So this disc will cut into the soil profile, and then you will put the seeds one by one in the precise position.
Mm-hmm. And this is automated as well, or you need to attach it to a harvester and push it, or tractor?
This one, there'll be a tractor on the front of it.
Yeah.
So, and you'll be dragging this behind you. And all the seed is in the white tank. They're on top. And
we have double tanks, yeah.
Oh.
Nice one.
Yeah, this one is pretty complex, to be honest, because you have like 21 of these boots, so we have a struggle with the poly count. When I see all the chains and belts, like what do you think about it? Is it strapped?
I don't know what I should say about this. There's 2 chains I suggested that are missing, and if I was a DOT officer, I'd be having a good look at this trailer. So,
shots fired. Shots fired.
It's light because it's empty. The tanks are empty.
Mm-hmm.
So
so if it would be if it would be full and heavier, then those 2 chains would definitely have to be there.
So it's something that I've been working with the vehicles team. So it's a length issue. So because it's so long, it only has 4 bindings on it right now. Needs a 5th binding.
Yeah, we had the issues to fit
by law.
It gets kind of gray with machinery versus other types of material. I don't know. It's it
depends on the mood of a cap.
Yeah. What kind of day he's been having so far, and
Okay, nice.
So, what do we got next? zoom out of it for me. Thank you. Oh, there's the one from the
announcement.
Yeah.
I think that
Yeah.
is the last one. Yeah.
Chat. Any one of you spotted that on directly on the announcement? Let us know. Let us know. Are those cultivators?
Yeah, it's a
Hey,
cultivator.
Chat
or
knows.
two of them.
Chat knows.
Yeah, they know.
People are praising Mark that he is going to give some extra insights.
I'm glad they are, because somebody's going to kick my ass tomorrow.
It's going to be the leader of vehicle department at your desk and like, what did you say? Disc Harrow? Is it also the name for it?
Yeah, definitely.
So cultivator and disc harrow is the same thing?
Yeah. Basically, it's the same machine.
Can we zoom in a little bit? I want to kind of try to understand how this machine works.
Yeah, you have 20 of these discs. These machines are in the folded position. As you can see, you can spread the arms, unfold it.
So like,
yeah.
Okay.
Then you cover the wider range. And basically, you cultivate the soil not in depth that much, like with the chisel plow, but this is more the surface. And you can get the, crop residues into the profile, and you can, cultivate the profile to lower width, So these are pretty common machines that are used a lot. And people tend to combine them with the classic chisel plow. Yeah, it's good to try this and then the classical chisel plow.
And I believe that what we see on the screenshots, like being those two of them hold on a double, but I believe in the game you will be able to get them like one of them on a low bed or whatever. Or maybe two. Can they fit on one?
Yeah, I hope so, but I'm not sure, to be honest.
Okay.
Let's figure it out.
Okay.
That's my homework.
Yeah. So if that's the
we have
also
yeah.
you guys made also some cabin accessories, right?
Yeah, definitely.
So what is this? Is it the automated tractor?
Yeah, that's the autonomous
toy?
Tractor, with the bulging eyes.
I love the eyes. It's so cute.
We were thinking about that we will make it in real world. I have to ask my wife to prepare one for me, because I wanted to do this one in my bed,
Okay.
That's a classical one.
I mean, that
necessary
has to be there,
thing
right?
on the field, definitely.
That has to be. That has to be there. Yeah. That's awesome. Oh, is it a scarecrow?
Yeah, scarecrow.
This one's my favorite for sure.
Yeah, mine also.
Is it going to move?
Yeah, the head.
Oh yeah.
As you drive.
What is this?
This is a classical
lunchbox?
Yeah.
That's so cute. It looks like a barn.
Yeah.
And I don't know the word for that. To keep the coffee hot.
The bottle or
the thermos.
Thermos.
Thermal,
Oh yeah. Nice.
We got something else up here on the dash too.
Oh yeah, harvester.
Yeah, harvester toy. Yeah.
Nice.
That's nice.
And we seen this auger, but in different colors.
Oh yeah, so they are. Every of these machines are in like oval and the GL company colors, kind of, or designs, or
both of them has the two branding or two designs. They are in yellow as an owl, and they are in the green as a green layer. And we have the one special eagle on the crawler tractor.
Was the other one with bells as well?
No, yeah, you are right.
Right. They were with wheels.
Yeah, we have some minor, changes amongst these machines to make it
more unique.
Yeah, more unique, or make some variation.
So how many cargoes do we have in total for this DLC?
9 cargoes.
Cargoes.
But in two versions, can we say?
Yeah, so
that's pretty good.
18?
18, yeah.
Oh, no. Not, but yeah, you can find sometimes there are wheels, sometimes there are trucks. Yeah.
Okay.
Awesome. The chat is lit. They like it. They love what they've seen, only on pictures as of now. But Mark can get back on the road to get at least one of these. Where we are heading to Garden City.
Yeah, I wonder if I can do a little cheat and fast travel there.
I mean, you can probably use the
yeah
fast travel, or even you are one of the developers now, so you can even use the fly camera. And yeah,
that's true.
Yeah.
I just we got a long trip here, so
yeah, true. And we spent 40 minutes already by
all right, yeah,
by chatting over screenshots. Yeah, so
let's get her done.
Let's see at least one of these cargos in action if we can make that happen. Because we don't have unlimited amount of time for today's stream, of course. But chat, how do you like it? How do you like this new upcoming cargo DLC? Let us know in the chat. Let me also get back to my kind of a list of questions I wanted to ask my colleagues here. Let me see if we covered. Oh yeah, this one might be interesting. So you said 9 cargos in total, 5 cabin accessories, 5 toys, a lot of reference material provided with research. You worked on all of that?
Yeah, definitely. I was on every single machine, basically from the scratch, and then I help guys with the production stage. Also, I help them modelers when they have some questions about it. So yeah.
Awesome. So you are probably the right person to ask which one of them was the most challenging to create.
I think that the sieving machine probably.
Yeah.
Because there is no bodywork. There's no there is just heavy functional stuff. So we've been heavy on poly count, but we managed to do it thanks to the
that's
modeler.
That's actually also the thing you guys always have to keep in mind, right? That your I don't know how to call it, but optimization boundaries are not limitless, right? Or you always need to keep in mind, I don't know, maybe you have some certain level of triangles or whatever that you or polycounts.
Yeah, we have.
You cannot exceed with, right? Because it would
definitely
not be performing well in the game.
Yeah, we have some polycount because we want to make sure that the players will able to play it smoothly without any dips.
True.
We are able to put there some crazy stuff of polycounts, but then players won't be able to play it. And we have that's that the sieving machine. There is nothing hidden on there. You see every single.
So you had
boot.
had to modeled everything, right?
Yeah, but you can copy the boots, because there are 20 of them, 20 instances, but there's nothing hidden in there,
Okay.
When, for example, on the tractor, you have you have a lot of stuff, but the vast majority of the parts are hidden, Only here or there some parts goes from the body out, but you have the huge body, and you can cover the machinery which is.
So is the optimization or are the optimization boundaries more limiting or more like a good guide for you guys to stay with your feet on the ground basically, or not go too crazy with your creation?
Yeah, it's something you have to work with, and it's good, but you have to have certain discipline,
Yeah,
you have to hit the target,
that's
but
true.
that's the very truly mastery amongst our 3 designers or 3 modelers, because they are able to stylize it and put few polygons where they will pop out and save few polygons on area which they are not necessary. There are a lot of tricks and a lot of techniques behind,
And how, maybe I'm like asking silly questions, but how the process go? Like you model the basic model or shape of it, and then you see you exceeded the poly count and you need to start cutting down, or you keep that poly count in your mind while modeling already?
Yeah, you are basically starting with the base shape, so-called base shape. But I will deliver the blueprints, the 2D work, which is quick. And when the modeler will start on it, then he will try to pick the basic proportions, and then he goes into more details. And through the whole process, he watches if he is near the poly count or not, then he knows that he can spend few more polys or not,
And when you are really close to the poly count limit and you have only one wheel of the whole machine, you need to like, okay, I should slow down a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. And which of the machines were the most fun for you guys to work on? Or
Definitely.
Can you even tell like that?
Definitely the tractors, probably, because these are the beasts, and the autonomous tractor, for example, this is the future of agriculture. It was.
I mean, until today, I was not aware even that there exists something like that.
Yeah, definitely. But they are just at the beginning, They are around few years, but they are still not that frequently to be seen on the fields. Awesome.
Mark, have you been involved in this project anyhow?
I got here pretty late in the development cycle for this DLC. So a little bit with some load securement stuff, which, we know how that went. Actually, I sit with Stenda in the office. Our desks are next to each other, it's
true.
Really cool to see him work. He's on the next project, of course, and it's really impressive how quick he is with his tools and everything on the computer. Looking forward to continue working with you.
Awesome.
Oh, thank you, Mark. I'm washing. Oh, no, stop! Please stop.
How long do you do this type of job? I mean, like modeling and.
I'm for 3 years now. Yeah.
I mean, you are for 3 years here in SCS, but you were probably modeling that even before SCS, or?
Yeah, but in concept art, I'm doing concept art for 3 years, and before that I did map design also, and before that I was not in the industry. I was graphic designer, for example.
Okay. And you have also some background in actual agriculture.
Yeah, that's right. I worked a little bit. I worked for 6 years in the
6 years.
Yeah, agriculture company here, one of the big Czech brands which produces their own machines.
So a big question for you. Farming simulator or American Truck Simulator?
The American Truck Simulator. And how could you ask? It's no brainer.
Yeah.
No, but I like both of them.
Yeah.
These are big.
Yeah. All right. So can you tell us some more? I mean, don't leak anything, but can you maybe tease next project you will be working on after this?
No, I cannot.
You cannot.
Sorry. But we have still a lot of work on which are we working right now. So I'm busy. So.
But that's good, right?
Yeah. That's definitely good.
I've gotten to, like I said, sitting next to Stenda, I've gotten to see what he's working on, and it's very exciting.
So chat,
very exciting.
It's your time to bribe Mark, and he can tell you.
I'm weak. Don't let them do that. I'll give in.
And what do you think, Mark, about the machines and the DLCs? Which one is your probably favorite one? I mean, from what you've been able to see until now, but
I really like the crawler tractor.
The crawler.
Yeah, that's really cool looking piece of equipment. I've actually always kind of had a soft spot for that kind of stuff. I didn't grow up on a farm or anything like that, but I've always, since I was a kid, I was always, anytime we were out driving in the country, I was always, watching them from the window, right? So definitely the crawler tractor.
Okay. Chad, what about you? Which one of these new cargos stole your heart the most? Let us know in the chat.
The Scarecrow.
Scarecrow. Yeah,
it's a toy,
favorite one. I like the hat. I mean, farmer without the hat, it's not complete, right? Someone says corn harvester.
Yeah.
Someone is asking if we are going to be live tomorrow for Kansas. Of course, chat. We will be back tomorrow with the special live stream in which we are going to talk about the Kansas DLC, and at the end of it, we are going to release it Kansas looks pretty good, says someone. Thank you. Harvester. All of them. Okay, we have Mr. Chenda in the chat, who was actually working on the video trailer for this DLC. And I believe, Benny, do we have it? Do you have it at your hand somewhere? Can we maybe play it right now when Chenda actually appeared in a chat? Chat. What do you think? Should we look at that video trailer? Should we play it? Let us know. Yes. Yeah. The spam. Yeah. I mean, I don't see single no. So, Benny, you have it in your hands. Let's watch it together. What a lovely trailer. What do you think about it, Standa? Do you think this trailer meets the quality of your work and the work of your colleagues?
Yeah, I love it, man. I was surprised because I've seen these machines a lot in recent weeks, you know, but I was surprised that you really make it pop here. You really make it shine.
Yeah, shout out to Chenda for a beautiful trailer. And by the way, Chet, that guitar riff in that was played by Chenda as well. Just kidding. But it is a beautiful trailer.
Yeah.
So, Mark, how do you feel holding that big? I already forgot what the name of it is.
Forage Harvester.
Forage Harvester. It's kind of tall, right? Can you fit under all the bridges?
Yeah, it's.
Oh yeah, it's definitely over height for sure.
But I think that not many centimeters are there to be, you know, not many centimeters left, you know. We have to fit them all into the limits. And that one hits the height, almost.
But when you are like in the real world, maybe Mark, you can tell. In the real world, when you're hauling like something like this, how does it work? You always need to check your road to be sure that there is no bridge.
So it depends on where you are. Different states will have different requirements about at which height you require a permit, and once you require that permit, you then have to apply for the permit, and they will give you the route, the instructions.
So they will do it for you?
Depending on the state. Usually, either it's with like moves like this, like we're not talking like super-sized freight, either they'll give it to you or you'll have to propose the route, and then they will confirm that you'll fit, right? Sometimes they want you to do the legwork for them, right?
And if they will do the route for you, what keeps you not taking detours? Or
you could, but if you get caught, you get in big trouble because your permit will have the routing on it.
So the permit will say like this guy is allowed to ride on this road, but but anything else, if you will get caught on any other road, then you are in a problem.
Absolutely, unless there's a specific reason, a road closure because of a collision or something like that.
Okay.
You have to have like a valid.
Can it be traffic jam? Like, hey, sorry guys, my Google Maps were saying that there's a 2 hours traffic jam. I needed to no. Oh.
No, I had a friend actually. He was hauling a crane. I don't remember what it was, like a 300-ton capacity crane.
300 ton, wow.
Yeah, it was like something ridiculous, and it was on like a full extended like 9-axle float and everything. And he was bringing it up from a port I want to say in South Carolina for some reason. And he actually, so the rule is when you're on a permit is that you can't drive at nighttime. You have to be stopped. I believe it's an hour.
Why?
You have what's that?
Why?
For safety.
Because like people might not see you that well and might crash into you, or what?
Yeah, again, it depends on the state. Like on Ontario, you can run certain width and height, and as long as you're lit up, you can run it still. The U.S. generally, most states are a lot more strict, and you have to be stopped. I believe it's an hour or a half an hour after sunset. You have to be off the road.
I would actually say it's vice versa, like because like maybe for the special transport, like for the oversized cargos, these guys are actually trying to done it through the night because of less traffic. Is it?
That again all depends on the permit, right? So generally, the rule is when you're under permit, it's not at nighttime and not on weekends, because
why is that? Like because on weekends there's actually more traffic probably, or
well,
less
they're trying
traffic?
to keep you away from like amateur drivers, right? So during the week, it's people that generally drive all week. On the weekend, it's somebody that doesn't drive very often. They've loaded their family and everyone up into the car, and they're going to the cottage or something. And they encounter one of these giant loads on the road, and they might get scared and not know what to do. I'm guessing that's the thinking behind it. But yeah, so generally, when you get into those like really ridiculous sized moves, then it's different, right? Then they might say, okay, you know what, this is going to clog traffic up so bad that we have to close the entire road and remove power lines and stuff like that. Then that might be like a nighttime or a weekend move, because it's going to disrupt traffic so bad.
You don't want to. I mean, you want to bother less people, right?
Exactly, right. But this guy that was hauling the crane, this friend of mine, he actually got caught in a traffic jam because of a collision. And he was more than a half hour when he went through the scale, and they shut him down right there, and they gave him a fine that was 5 digits. I think it was like something like $35,000 or something. And he went to court for it and got dropped substantially because he had proof.
That can cause you a bankruptcy, like.
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought like you might get a fine of $500 or something like that.
Oh,
like,
no.
Warning,
No.
warning, next time.
Yeah, like don't do it next time, sir.
Yeah.
But this fine is like you will not do it anytime
definitely.
in the future. Like,
yeah, it was pretty ridiculous. I guess the permits he was under, and especially were like especially strict because of the size and the weight of the load. But yeah, generally that's how the whole permit process works.
That's rough.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, time flies. We have 5 minutes left from our time for today's stream. Now we were not really able to do much of a hauling, unfortunately, but we've seen on amazing images all of the machines that are coming with this upcoming new cargo DLC of farm machinery, and we got some really great information about the whole DLC, how it was made by our guys at Vehicle Department, and with some extra information from Mark from his experience, long time experience as a real truck driver. So thank you guys both for being the guests of our today's stream. And is there any final words to the community from your point of view?
Yeah, I would like to say something, but I need the help from Mark to not butcher it. You know how the truckers say it, the shiny part at the top, greasy.
Yeah, keep the shiny side up and the greasy side down, right?
Yeah, and the
which means don't flip the truck, or
yeah.
Okay.
And I would extend it to an agriculture machine behind your back.
Not in front.
Can I say it or not?
For the agricultural machine, yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Awesome.
You definitely don't want that upside down. I don't think the customer would be too happy.
Yeah. All right, chat. I see your messages and question in the chat. I know that usually we do our live streams about new products the way that at the end of the live stream we actually release the DLCs, right? But this time it's gonna be a little bit different, and don't throw stones at us, please. But this DLC will, because it from the beginning it was meant to go along with the Kansas map expansion, so you will have to wait one more day because it's coming out tomorrow with the release of the DLC. Unfortunately not today. Meanwhile, you can get your farming pants and boots ready and get ready for the new cargos in this farming machinery DLC, which is going to be released tomorrow with the big expansion of Kansas. And of course, we will be back tomorrow as well, because we are going to do a special live stream for the release of Kansas. We will have some really cool and nice guests. One of them is gonna be Mark again, right? You are getting famous here.
Yeah, I'm back. I'm just gonna, you know, keeping this seat for myself, I think, from now on.
Did you see that? He actually is stealing our fame and our streams. But among or besides Mark, we're gonna have a few more guests. Of course, Pavel, the CEO of the company, gonna be one of them as well. And we are starting tomorrow, I believe, at 4, Benny? Is that right? Yeah, at 4 p.m. Central European time. So that's gonna be all for today's chat. We hope you liked the sneak peek or preview of the new upcoming DLC, and we will see you tomorrow at the borders with Kansas. Thank you everyone, and have a good night.
Good night.